Right, hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'm back with another match preview. This time it's Stoke City versus Swansea City in the Sky Bet Championship. This Saturday, 3 PM kickoff away at the Bet365 Stadium. Yeah, it's going to be another tough game. You know, they're in and around the same position as us in the table. They actually sit 2 places below us in 19th, as obviously we sit in 17th. Yeah, so obviously off the back of a 1-0 defeat to Sheffield Wednesday following a 1-0 win away at Bristol City. So yeah, just as we thought we'd, you know, hit good form again, we then you know, go on to lose another game at home, which, you know, what wasn't a very good performance on the whole. I thought first half we were okay. The second half we didn't really show anything, in all fairness. So yeah, it wasn't very good. I thought, you know, overall we were okay. I thought we was just in the attacking third of the pitch where we lacked a bit of quality, but you know, ultimately it was a mistake that cost us the game. And I think, you know, without that we probably would have got a point out of that game. But you know, we've got to try and focus now and just try and get as many wins as we can now, and hopefully try and steer clear of that relegation battle. But yeah, Stoke's going to be a tough test nonetheless. You know, they're in and around us, as I said. They also need points. But going on to the injury news then. So starting off for Stoke, they've got Lyndon Gooch out with a leg injury. They've got former Swan Ben Wilmot, who's also out with a leg injury. They've got Sol Sidibe with a muscle injury. They've got Eric Jr. Bocat with a calf injury. Sam Gallagher with a hamstring injury. And Manhoif with an MCL injury. And then for the Swans then, I believe we've just got Joe Allen, who's out for this game. Other than that, we think we've got a fully fit squad to choose from. Going on to the key players then for both sides. So starting off with Stoke, the 3 players I've gone with. Firstly, I've gone with Lewis Koumas, obviously on loan from Liverpool, a Welsh international as well. He's a pretty good player from what I've seen. Secondly, I'll go with their keeper, Victor Johansson, one of the best in the Championship for me. I think he's, you know, a really important player for them, so I'm going to go with him. And thirdly, I'll probably go with Wouter Berger in midfield. He's been, you know, consistent for them, and I think he's, you know, one of their key players. So I'd go with him. And then going on to the Swans key players then. So if there's any Stoke fans watching this, I think these are the players you probably need to keep an eye out for. Firstly, I'll go with our keeper Lawrence Vigouroux. He's been great this season. I think he's, you know, up there as one of the best goalkeepers in the league as well, just like Johansson is. So I'll go with him. Secondly, I'm going to go with Ronald. I think, you know, he's got a lot of stick from our fans recently, and I think he's been one of the more brighter players who's been trying to make things happen. You know, against Sheffield Wednesday, he was really good at taking his man on. You know, he was actually putting balls into the box, which he wasn't doing when he first signed for us. So I think, you know, he's maybe gets a little bit more criticism than he deserves, but I think yeah, he's a key player for us. And thirdly, I'll probably go with Lewis O'Brien. Didn't have his best game against Sheffield Wednesday, but I thought he was excellent against Bristol City. So yeah, I'm gonna go with him. And then now going on to the team lineup, I'm gonna go with then for the Swans. So firstly, in goals, I'm gonna go with Lawrence Vigouroux. Right wing back, I'm going to go with Ronald, as I just mentioned. Left wing back, I'm going to go with Josh Tymon. 3 centre halves, I'm going to go with Ben Cabango, Harry Darlin, and Hannes Delcroix. You know, obviously Norton played really well against Bristol City, and then he was left out against Sheffield Wednesday, so maybe he might come back in. But I think it's more than likely going to be Cabango, Darlin, and Delcroix. So I think that's what I'll go with. 2 holding midfielders. I'm going to go with Lewis O'Brien and Goncalo Franco. He's got to come back into the team, Franco. I should have mentioned him as a key player, actually. You know, probably our most influential player, actually, if anything. You know, we're a much worse team when he's not on the side, and I don't know why he didn't play or even come on against Sheffield Wednesday. Maybe it's some kind of fitness issue or something like that. But I think he needs to come in, so I'm going to put him alongside Lewis O'Brien in midfield. And then 2 players just behind the striker, I'm going to go with Omji Sung, and I'm going to go with Liam Cullen. And up front, I'm going to go with Florian Bianchini. I think, you could rotate between him and Vipotnik, but I think, Bianchini offers that little bit more pace and he's a bit more direct than Vipotnik. So I think, maybe bring in Bianchini for this game. But yeah, as I said, going to be another tough game. It always is in the Championship, but we do need to start picking up points, and so does Stoke, really. But for me, this game just has a 1-1 draw written all over it, if I'm being completely honest. That's all I can see happening. So yeah, I'm going to go with Stoke City 1, Swansea City 1. To score the goal for Stoke, I'll probably go with Ali Al-Hamadi, obviously an ex-academy player at the Swans. Our former players seem to always score against us. I know he didn't play for the first team, but he was obviously an academy player at the Swans. So I'm going to go with him to score for Stoke, and to get the goal for the Swans, I'm going to go with Ronald. I think he's really due a goal. So yeah, 1-1, Al-Hamadi and Ronald, the goal scorers. But once again, a massive thanks for watching this. I will be back tomorrow with a match reaction. So yeah, once again, a massive thanks for watching this. A massive thanks for 1,800 subscribers as well. I've just hit that very recently, so really appreciate the support, and a big thanks for that. But yeah, as I say, thanks for watching this video, and stay tuned for the match reaction tomorrow.